Hi, my name is Enna. I'm from New York.
And I'm Nancy Cristiano from Laguna Beach, California.
Tomas from Dana Point, California. Anna, what was your favorite part of the trip?
So going on this trip with Daniel Gutierrez, it's been very wonderful and magical. My favorite part of the trip is, not only that meeting with you great people, but connecting with Mother Earth. Something that you cannot get that is as magical as this outside of Peru. What about you, Nancy?
Well, that pretty much summed it all up, because the connection to Mother Earth is so profound. It's just, you can just feel the energy, and as a result of feeling that energy, you also have a responsibility, and that's what you take home, is that we have a responsibility to take care of her because she has asked us to. And traveling with this small group has just been wonderful because we've all connected so well. And you, Tomas?
Really the favorite part for me is just the spiritual experience. All of Daniel's locations, hoteliers, events, they all seamlessly contribute to a building of a spiritual connection to the earth and to a higher power. And to me, that's the takeaway, that I learned a whole nother level of spiritual awareness and how to connect to Pachamama, the earth, and this is the only earth we got. We got to take care of it. Something about the way Daniel organized the trip, and every person that we met has that same level of spiritual quality and intention and open-heartedness. Every restaurant owner, every hotelier, everybody we see, it's been really Daniel's people.
Right.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, who else can take you to someone who raises hamsters in their homes and keeps their dead relatives and skulls on the altar? I mean, who else but Daniel could find those little hidden gems?
Right.
Yeah. So my takeaway from this trip is, it's a lot to do with self. Being in the chaotic world that we live in, especially from New York, the energy is always rush. Coming here, you really have some time to really find yourself and be centered. For once we had time to be away from Wi-Fi, all the distraction, and give us some time to really, know who we are. So now that I'm prepared, going back, to New York and bringing this peace with me, and I believe that, my challenges now is not a challenge anymore. Everything now is going to be so interesting because I feel that I can control this. So this trip has really boosted my confidence, my peace level, and that's my biggest takeaway.
Yeah.
What about you, Thomas?
Yeah. My takeaway is I came with a specific intention, and I shared it with Daniel early on in the trip, that for me it was about personal healing, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and I got a huge boost in all areas. And so my takeaway then is really going to be taking back more of who I really am. For me, it was 50 years in coming. I wanted to come here since I was 7 years old, and it happens that my father was born in this country, and all my uncles and my dad's family's from here. So it was a dual purpose to be able to connect with my father's history and family, and also to seek personal healing, and I got both. It's been amazing. So I'll take that with me.
My sense of purpose has been quite strong for a while, and I thought I had it refined. I thought I knew exactly what my purpose was, and it's so much more focused and love-centered than before. This bubble of love that Daniel talks about, that we push out from our heart chakra to the world, is so much more real to me now, and I now know it's not just what my work is to do each and every day, but what legacy I will leave to the world. And that's more specific and more focused. And that's what I'm coming away with, is just this profound sense of love for everyone, for everything, for everyone, for every bird, for every hamster. If you just let your love go, the love will come back. And so, Daniel, I'm filled with gratitude for you.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about Daniel as a guide.
Daniel as a guide?
Yeah. I'll start. Well, to me, Daniel is not a guide. He's a friend. He's family. And being on this journey with him, I can't imagine, because I've been on other journeys, but this journey specifically, being with your friend or your close friend, that's where he takes us to. He takes us to family and friend, where people like sincerely care and treat us like part of their family. Right? He knows exactly where to go, and oftentimes we just go with the flow.
Right.
You know, there isn't any specific agenda that we have to follow. Everyone can almost do do whatever how they feel within. And I think it's been perfect on this trip that, you and I connected in some way, and you and I connected in another way, and you both connected in a different way. So this is what's amazing about this trip, is that nothing is set in stone. You do however your heart desire. Yeah. And I think that's great about this trip it's not strict. Yeah. So thank you, Daniel.
Yes.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, family. And
I agree. It's not been a trip. It's been a journey to be able to feel like family, and go with the flow. Daniel's, if you've read his books or seen his videos, he is what you see. What you see is what you get, and I noticed that right away when I first met him, and I was in, and he's been true blue the whole way, genuine, loving, wise, and a wonderful teacher. Wonderful teacher.
Yes. But the reason we're all so relaxed, and the reason we can go with the flow, is because you have it all together. You tell us where to be, when to be. Nothing is, we think it's all left to chance.
Nothing's left to chance. Nothing left to chance. No.
And if Daniel says be somewhere at 8:30, he means be there at 8:30. And we are.
Yeah.
And we just don't worry about it.
Right.
And that's, I think, why we all talk like, oh, it was just, we went with the flow, and it was all so nice and easy.
Yeah, because he's
it's because it was all organized. So thank you for that, Daniel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.